How much CBD should I take? Well, in this video I'm going to explain to you what the minimum and maximum daily allowances of CBD are here in the UK. I'll also explain to you what the side effects of using CBD are. Now there are very few and there's only a small group of people that do experience it, but I will run through that with you anyway. And then I'll end the video by explaining what the difference between percentage of CBD is and milligrams of CBD. So that when you're going to buy a CBD product, you know exactly what you're getting and you know exactly what you need. So I do need to let you know that before we get into the video that I am a member of the Cannabis Trades Association. So here in the UK, we do sell CBD as a food supplement only. There's no medicinal claims made in this video whatsoever. So I do hope you like this video. If you do like it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so that you can learn, live and share your CBD journey with me. Let's get into it. How much CBD should I take? Well, if you're starting out on your CBD journey, what is recommended is to take just 10 milligrams of CBD a day. Now, what you can do is, after 7 days of taking 10 milligrams a day, if you feel it necessary, you can double it and take 20 milligrams a day. So you could take 10 milligrams in the morning and 10 milligrams on an evening. Then again, after 7 days, if you feel it necessary, guess what you can do? You can double it. So you could take 40 milligrams a day. Now, the maximum daily allowance of CBD that we recommend here in the UK is 200 milligrams. Okay, so there have been clinical trials whereby they have tested 1500 milligrams on patients that have got illnesses. Now, these have been clinical trials and they have had medical professionals there. So what we do suggest is don't exceed the maximum daily allowance of 200 milligrams. You should be fine with that. All right. So what are the side effects of using CBD? Well, there are very, very few side effects. In some studies, a small group of people have experienced things like lightheadedness, drowsiness, dry mouth, diarrhea. I think the one that's the most important to know is that CBD can inhibit hepatic drug metabolism. So if you are using medication, it is best just to check with your doctor to make sure that CBD is not going to have any effect on the medication that you're taking. Okay? Percentage of CBD versus milligrams of CBD. I get asked a question similar to this on a daily basis. How much CBD percentage is in the bottle? Now, let me explain by showing this example why percentage of CBD is not a good way to choose a CBD product. So, as you can see from this example, some people may think that the 25% CBD bottle has got more CBD in it than the 15% CBD bottle. However, as you can see, the 25% CBD bottle only has 250 milligrams of CBD, whereas the 15% bottle has 450 milligrams of CBD. It's really important when you're buying a CBD product and you're deciding how much CBD to take, it's really important to ask the question, how much milligrams am I getting per serving? Now, companies that are members of the Cannabis Trades Association here in the UK will follow guidelines for their labelling, so that it will be a food supplement label, so it'll be really easy for you to understand how many milligrams of CBD you're getting per serving. However, not all companies in the UK and not all companies abroad will follow these same guidelines for labelling. So here's an example of a label that is very, very confusing. I have blocked out the company name because I'm not here to shame anyone, it might be a fantastic product, but the labelling is very, very confusing. So here's an example of that. So as you can see with this label, to work out the milligrams per serving, I have had to divide the total amount of CBD by 74 servings, which has given me 7.09 milligrams of CBD. So for every 10 drops, I get 7.9 milligrams of CBD. Now for me to get 40 milligrams of CBD that day, I would have to take 6 times 10 drops, which would be 60 drops a day. Now, that example of a label is very confusing because it took me about 5 minutes to work it out. I mean, I'm not Carol Vorderman, but it was, you know, a few minutes to work out. So here's an example of a really, really easy to follow label. You can see in this label, which is a label from Cannabidol, one of the UK's leading suppliers of CBD products, it's really simple for you to understand how many milligrams you're getting per serving. So that's what's important. Thank you for watching this video. I hope now that you understand how much CBD you can take in a day, and I also hope that when you're going to buy a CBD product, you can read the label and work out the milligrams that you're getting per serving. So hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss my next video, which will be the 4 different ways in which you can consume CBD. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.